Okay. Okay, this is KP4MD. We're going to open the net. I believe we got everything going, and we are on YouTube. This is Kilo Pop 4 Mike Delta Carol. Could be your net control operator for the River City ARC's slow scan television net. This net serves for training and practice in image transmission modes and meets Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. on the N6NA repeater on 441.30 megahertz. The River City ARC's members and all licensed radio amateurs are welcome to participate. If you wish to join the net, need to make a call at any time, just please announce your call sign between transmissions, and net control will acknowledge you. If an emergency should arise and you need the repeater, please contact the net control by saying break, break. Double break signifies emergency traffic. The net will stand by for you, and until the emergency is terminated or traffic is moved to another frequency. Stations who wish to check in are asked to respond with their full call sign using the recognized ITU phonetic alphabet and their name. I will recognize each station before I continue. Any station wishes to check into the net, please come now. Okay, no station heard. I'm going to go ahead and send a few pictures anyway here for those of you that are perhaps following us on the YouTube channel. This is Kilo Papa 4 Mike Delta, and we'll be sending his picture PD120. Okay, we'll take a standby. First of all, we'll see, do we have anybody who would like to join us on this net? This is KP4MD. Okay, okay, we have a very light turnout, but we do have a couple of stations, a couple of people following us on the live chat. We have Al, KO6AGW, and Craig down in Louisiana, WP2N, Whiskey Papa 2 November. These pictures, this picture I sent are 807s. These are transmitting tubes. The three on the left, they have the plate caps. And actually, I had a transmitter. My first HF transmitter used a pair of these tubes in the final. It was a Globe Chief 90 watt input CW transmitter, and it had a couple of these in parallel, and they were driven by a 6L6. Now that one tube on the right is a 6L6G, which is the glass tube. I believe it's a pentode. These are all pentodes, by the way, as far as I remember, and that is a pentode, which is a little lower power than the 807. And in the Globe Chief, they use that as an oscillator with a crystal oscillator. And some of the original real entry-level transmitter kits that you would build back in vacuum tubes days would use a single 6L6 crystal oscillator, and it would feed a pi network and go out to your antenna. It would probably put out something like about 5 watts or so. But in the Globe Chief, they were using the 6L6, the 5-watt power to drive the grids of the pair of 807s, and they did achieve 90 watts DC plate power input, Class C, which means output, if you were lucky, you'd get maybe 60 or 70 watts RF output power on that transmitter. So we'll take another standby and see if anybody else would like to join us on this net tonight's KP4MD.
November 6 Hotel Alpha.
Yeah, okay, November 6 Hotel Alpha. Hi there. How you doing, Bill? And I don't know if you want to join us and send the picture. We'd love to see any pictures you want to send over.
Yeah, hi Carol. Yeah, I'm having antenna issues. I'm actually on a handheld, so I'm not set up to send SSTV on this, but I thought I'd just say hello. N6NA.
Okay, thanks for saying hello. I think I'll just pull up one more picture then and perhaps send it. Yep, pretty much I'm sending out, just doing the old transmitting today, and everybody else is doing the receiving. That's not a problem. I've done that once in a while when the turnout is kind of light. This is another interesting picture. Kilo Papa 4 Mike Delta. This is also going out PD120. Okay, this is KP4MD. You're going to stand by to see if there are any other check-ins for tonight's Slow Scan TV Net. If so, please come now with your call sign. Okay, I guess not. This is a picture from a QST advertisement. It's about 10 years old. This was a kind of a humorous picture that was on the Flex Radio advertisements then, and they were advertising the old series of Flex radios, the Flex 3000 and the 1500. And this was kind of a curious thing when they had a couple of little boys there wearing colanders on their heads and acting as if they were rediscovering radio with their colanders connected together to of what looks like an old vacuum tube voltmeter. So just a little bit of a humor. So I think we're going to do a really short net here tonight since I don't have any other pictures queued up. But I want to thank everybody who did follow us here just listening or on our YouTube channel on the live chat. And hope everybody had a wonderful week. You know, we had a lot of solar flares and aurora, and I'm sure we can get some really beautiful aurora pictures to share. Hopefully next week we'll have a little bit more of a variety. So I want to thank everybody who joined us for the net tonight here. And we're going to go ahead and secure it at this time then. But I'll just take one final standby to see if anybody has any comments before we close the net. KP4MD.
Short net, Carol, but thanks for sending the photos. It's fun to try to copy it on a handheld and an inside N6NA.
Yeah, okay, Bill, no problem. Yep, we do what we can. So thanks to all who participated in tonight's Slow Scan TV Net. We hope to see you again next Wednesday at 9 p.m. Pacific Time. The net now officially closed at 9:18 p.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time. This is Carol, Killer Pop for Mike Delta, wishing you all a very good evening and 73.